Hello, everybody. It is Black Clover coming at you one more time. Alright, today we will talk about children and how you really should not make it your goal and your priority to have children as a MGTOW man. Alright? So, let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about men and women, men versus women, I should say. So, with women, they need to have children. That is their ultimate goal in life. That's it. No self-actualization. Just pop out a few kids and be able to retain a man who can take care of them. That's it. Once they've done that, they have achieved everything in their eyes. But man, we're different, right? We strive for greatness, but even without thinking that, even for a man actually forming a family and having children, it is natural. I should say, because you see that in animals, right? Male animals do have children and form families. But you, as a MGTOW man, you know how bad things are for men in this world. So, I know it's our biological need to have children, right? Not just biological, but societal as well, right? Society, your friends, your family, they all expect you to have children and get married, right? And if you don't do that, well, then you're a failure. That's how you're seen by everybody's eyes. You shouldn't care about that. You really should not. I mentioned that previously. But anyway, let's talk about children. Having a child, now guys, they have children for different reasons, right? One of which is to continue their legacy. They feel like if they don't have kids and continue their legacy, they will have lived and died for nothing, right? They want to be remembered, right? Yeah, remembered. But I want you guys to think 10 generations back of your family. Do you know who your great-great-grandfather was 10 generations back? Do you? Many of you probably don't. I don't. And so that's my point. And if you think about it, your child is 50% your DNA and 50% the mother's DNA. Now your grandchild will be 25% your DNA. So you cut it in half again. So if you keep cutting it in half 10 generations from now, that person is not really related to you. It's like less than 1% related to you. Okay? You're not, your blood is so, your DNA is so mixed in that if you know that person and you are not related at all. It's by a tiny drop. So it won't really mean much. It's, if you think you're going to get remembered, you're not. Unless you achieve something really great and they named something after you or something like that. Like I said, think 10 generations back, 15, 20 generations back. We don't remember those people unless they did something great or they were celebrities or something like that. So having children, it's nice. I'm not saying if you really want it, I'm not saying don't do it. I mentioned how you can do it safely in my previous video, but it's not the end-all be-all of a man, okay? Do not feel like you're any less of a man, no matter what people tell you. Do not feel like you're any less of a man if you do not have children, okay? Look, I know that's not what you want to hear. I know that's not what you want to hear, but what you should do as a MGTOW man who is aware of how fucked up things are is enjoy life, accomplish something great, or whatever your potential is, even if it's going to school and accomplishing a degree, becoming successful academically, which is what I'm trying to do, if you can, help others, help men. Women have too many programs that help them anyway, right? Help little boys, help old men, help the homeless, whatever. Make a difference in other people's lives, accomplish something great, financially, make sure you take really good care of yourself. It's always good to invest and just make sure you are well taken care of, because you don't have a wife and kids, right? So you're not going to be spending all your money on a wife and kids. So make sure you make the best out of your life, and then you die. That's it. Enjoy your life, accomplish your potential, and die. Like I know it sounds bad, but you're not going to care when you're dead. You know what I mean? Like, just enjoy your life. Look in comparison. Compare it to these other guys, right? Who waste their lives slaving away for women, and then they get divorce raped in family court, and they lose everything, and now they're living in a cardboard box or in a part. I've seen videos and articles of doctors, lawyers, successful men who now live in a tiny studio apartment or from their car, or they're in jail because they can't pay child support and they've been divorce raped. So do you want to live like that, or do you want to but they had kids, they had children, so that makes it okay, right? That makes it okay now that they're in prison or they're living in a cardboard box, but they have children. So now that makes everything okay. That makes losing everything, losing your job, getting your paycheck taken and by the government every month, that makes it all worth it for having children, right? No, fuck that shit. The children are going to be turned against you anyway. But anyway, that's another reason. If you have kids, guess what? The children, a lot of times, they get told so many lies by their mother, they get turned against you, right? So the point here, gentlemen, is children, as a MGTOW man who is aware of how fucked up things are, how messed up things are for men, the risks involved, having children is not everything. It's now mentally it might make you biologically happy. Your brain might feel rewarded. It might be rewarding to have children, but is it really worth it? Is it really worth losing everything, guys? Huh? Is it really worth it? I know the MGTOW community talks about artificial wombs, but that technology is not complete yet, so that's not something I'm going to recommend right now. Maybe if it's complete in the future, I'll talk about it if it's perfected. But hey, even women are going to ban that shit for men. Trust me, when that happens, it's going to be available only for women and maybe couples. But the point is, guys, enjoy life, make something out of yourselves. Something that you can be proud of. Whatever it is, go to school, do something. That's what I'm doing right now, going to school, so that when I'm in my 30s and 40s, I can look back and I say I accomplished something, and I'll have assets. I'll have my dream is to have a house that I own completely, nice car, just not for women, do not do this for me, just for me. I want to enjoy the finer things in life. I know some MGTOW are minimalists, which is good. I'm going to be careful what I spend my money on, but think about it. With no kids, no woman, life is yours. All your money, all your resources, and then save. Of course, you want to save money, but again, I have family members, I have friends that are so obsessed with having children. I told you previously, right? I have a family member who wants to go to a different country, and just just for the possibility of having children. Like, guys, I know biologically you're driven to have children. I know your parents, your family members tell you that have children before it's too late. But think about what could happen. Think about what is likely to happen. Okay? And it's not the children's fault. I don't want you to think it's the children. It's a woman who's going to take everything away from you, including your kids. Okay? I have a brother who's divorced, who sees his kids twice a month. Okay? Is that really parenting? And he's proud of it. He's it's alright, whatever. But That's not a life I want to live, okay? It's not worth it. Look at all the things that could happen. Look at all the things that are likely to happen. And again, in 10 generations, 20 generations, it's meaningless. You know, your DNA is going to be so mixed in, and you're not going to get remembered. That's just the truth of it. So, you know, enjoy life, accomplish something, and then you die, and then that's it. That's life, guys. I'm sorry if you thought it was something more than that. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Just enjoy it as long as you can, and look at all the divorced men who are living in cardboards. These successful men that I mentioned that are doctors who are living in studio apartments because they lost everything, but they had kids, right? They had children, right? Do you want to be them, or do you want to be you? Right? Think about that. All right, guys. It's Black Clover again. Thank you again for supporting me. Right? I really, like I said, I love making these videos. I'll keep making more. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.